Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. It appears that Gina Huynh, referred to as victim number three in the federal indictment, did submit a supportive letter to the judge urging that Sean Diddy Combs be granted bail before his October 3rd sentencing. So we're going to talk about that, man. Um, for those that's watching the rebroadcast, please give us a like. That'll be greatly appreciated in advance. That really be greatly appreciated. Um, so yeah, man, it appears that Gina, as you see right there in the picture, Miss Gina, she sent the judge a letter, man. According to TMZ, the filing includes a letter from Gina in which she supports Diddy bail requests, asserting that she continues to know him well. She continues to know him well and believes he did not pose a risk. That's what Gina is saying. Yeah, in her letter filed with the court, Gina reportedly describes Combs as someone who, despite ups and downs, had taken accountability and demonstrated emotional growth. She characterized him as dedicated father and a stable presence, and said she did not view him as dangerous. Now, as we know, Combs was found not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, but was convicted on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution under the Mann Act. His legal team has submitted multiple bail motions. This latest is his fifth request, arguing that the jury's acquittals of the more serious charges significantly lowered his risk profile. Gina's letter is part of the defense efforts to paint him as a positive light within that context. Um, so, yeah, she described knowing him well, and she said he's changed over time, is a committed father, and has not been violent in years, and believes he would comply with any conditions set by the court. As of now, no official ruling has been made on Gina's letter or the bail motion. The judge has not yet decided whether to grant bail pending sentencing, which is scheduled for October 3rd, folks. Now, Cassie Ventura, who testified for the prosecution, previously submitted an opposing letter expressing concern and arguing for Combs to remain in custody, highlighting the broader divide among those connected in the case. And the prosecution, they continue to oppose bail, calling Combs a danger to the community and citing prior behavior as justification. Here's one line from Gina. She said, "I'm not even in fear of my life if Diddy is found guilty and released." She had said this. He didn't do anything to me or hurt me in any way. She said she's not even in fear of her life. He didn't do anything to me or hurt me in any way. She said this. So people are talking about it. So she said he didn't do nothing to her. So they're using that, so the judge can have something, to look at, because at this point, nobody on his side has written a letter saying that, like, why he should get bail. So I guess they said it's see what see what this could do. But if I'm a betting man, I don't think the judge is going to grant him bail. I don't think so. But we'll see. Thank you, Sylvia. What's up, His Lordship? How you doing? You said literally would Puff be that foolish to go after him? I don't think so. You said that ain't what she said on Tasha K. But that's what she's saying now, Amy. You said it's a lot of people trying, lying about Puff, um, doing something to them. Yeah, there's some people that said that their life would be in danger. So yeah, it's been quite a few people saying that. Deontay Nash said the same thing. He said if Puff gets out, they have reason to be fearful of their lives. And like I said, he would be crazy to do something to them if he gets out. That'd be crazy. So yeah, that's what's going on. So what do you guys think? You think that'll help him? I ain't hear about Soldier Boy. Everybody getting arrested. It's hard to keep up. Everybody. So what do you guys think? You think that he'll have a chance at get some really? Yeah, Gina said he ain't do nothing to her. Shoot, that's what Gina said. Gina said, we chilling over here. Yeah, I know what you're saying. She didn't say that on Tasha K. No, she did. But now I think Diddy still, he could be, it's just a possibility he could be still financing her. Cause she don't look like she hurting for no money. She don't look like it. Now, like I said, she could be working. She could be working or doing something. I don't know. But in my opinion, she don't look like she hurting for no money. Gina. Yeah, she said he didn't do nothing to her. And they probably getting her to do that, to try to get him out. I understand. You got to try everything within your power. You got to try everything within your power at this point to get him home. He said he's still giving her money. I don't know, but she don't look like she hurting for no money. So you gotta do everything. But as it stands right now, it looks like October 3rd is the date. Gotta go check. Yeah, it looks like October 3rd, man. You guys think that he'll get bail? Like, what are the odds, you think, that he'll get some bail? Yeah, so I was thinking about it. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Definitely a see. Anything is possible. Um, yeah, definitely. Anything is possible. He could make it, maybe not. But the judge, in this point, has not given him bail so far. Now, what if the judge is mulling over, giving him a lengthy sentence? He may not want to grant him bail on that. So, if I'm a betting man, I'm thinking he's gonna have to wait till October to see. You're gonna wait. You're gonna be in there till he gets sentenced. No, I'm still here. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. So, what do you think? Man, I know if I move right now, I'm gonna lose my spot. Let me see. Probably not gonna do it. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? It's a possibility he'll get out. I don't know, man. Let me see. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. We'll see if he will make some type of bail arrangement. We'll see. If I'm a betting man, I'm gonna say no. How y'all doing? Go ahead and put this on. All right, there we go. Get this charged up. This is, like I said, my phone mess up. I'm gonna use this one. Like I said, the judge also echoed the concerns of Cassie concerning highlighting Combs' history of history, and then he rejected his bail package. And he's offering $50 million bail package again. He did that already, and it didn't work. So I really don't think he's gonna consider it. I mean, he would have considered already. I mean, well, the when he got the verdict, the judge said no, saying that that your history and stuff like that is we can't do it. So that's pretty much what's going on right now. Gina said he ain't no harm to me. He ain't no harm. I don't think so at this point. I don't think Trump is going to pardon him. Oh, you got an addition to the family? Yeah, congratulations. I don't think he's going to pardon him, though. Oh, the insurance money? I don't know. It's just crazy. I need some air in my life, man. Now watch it mess up the sound, and I'm gonna have to turn. I might have to come to this. She kept 5 mil and gave him 15 mil. Who was that, His Lordship? Yeah, at this point, I mean, if it was me, I would let him out. I mean, I don't think he'll do anything. Like that'll be crazy, unless they're thinking about giving him a lengthy jail sentence. I don't know. Hold on. All right, there we go. Testing, testing. Oh, Rachel, that you that you just called. That just messed up my whole my whole lie went down. Like that was crazy. Happy Sunday. That whole live went down. It said you're getting a call. I ain't had no more audio, no video, no nothing. I'll hit you up when I get out of here. I want to go to the store, but I'm not gonna keep my same park. I got a nice park here. I am trying not to mess this park up. I've been sick, had a headache, all messed up. I just went live on the sports channel. I'm doing both at once, the sports and everything, because everything, the season getting ready to start. We got some preseason games coming up, so I'm back in business over there, and I got to do some more content on my other joint, my other page. So I'm gonna be busy. I gotta take it easy though, man. I've been going hard, and I was out, man. Head was killing me. I was out for the count. I was gone. I'm thinking about doing a fantasy. We could do that. We did that before here, remember? If y'all want to get a fantasy league started, hit me up on Instagram. I'm only gonna do like 10 people. That's it. That's including 9 people. I make 10. So including myself, I'm only need 9 people. So if you want to get in on the fantasy football, like hit me up on Instagram. Rachel, you one of them. So we need 8 people because Rachel already said it. So we need 8. Much love from the Bay Area. Oh man, I was knocked out, man. The past 2 days, his lordship, I was done. Yesterday, I was done. I was like, oh my god, and I was laid out for the much of this morning. But I just taking it. I needed some rest. That's what it was. Oh, they had a they had an earthquake in New York. Now I had dropped somebody. I was up at Newark Airport, and I dropped somebody all the way to West Point, New York. Yeah, I went from Newark Airport all the way to West Point, New York. It took me an hour and 10 minutes to get there. But in that particular area where New York and New Jersey meet up at, that's where they had the earthquake. And I was just up there a week ago. I was just up there. And believe it or not, it only I took a weird way to get there. I went through New Jersey to like, let me see. I cut through Patterson. I cut through Patterson, New Jersey, then went up to another part of Jersey where New York is. It's like bordering New York on the land. That's where I was. And then I went to New York, and then I went up to West Point. It didn't take that long to get there. The only reason why it took me an hour and 10 minutes because of the traffic. But if it wasn't no traffic, I would have got there in like 45 minutes. So it's not bad. But I'm gonna tell you though, like going into that part of New York where um, Edgewater is, it's horrible. The traffic is unbearable, unbearable. No, earthquakes are not common near there. You'll get an earthquake here and there, but it's not common. And you know the floods that you've been seeing there. It's because of the drainage system is clogged. With all the they don't unclog the drainage system with them leaves, so everything got clogged up and everything started flooding. That's come from years of being clogged up. They need to unclog that stuff, but it's not gonna happen. It's craziness. What's going on? It's like you never know. It's always something. But earthquakes is not a common thing in that area. But it's on a fault though. But nobody felt it in New York City because it wasn't in that part, so nobody would have felt it. Damn, I never seen rims on a Nissan Murano. He got rims on that piece. Never seen that. He got it hooked up, got 10 on it. I never seen the rims on a Murano before. People still hook their cars up around here. Back in the day, remember we had systems in our car back in the day? They still do that out here. Yeah, I saw that, Sharice. All right, let's see what they saying. Oops, hold on. This was they pretty much said he did not profit from prostitution. He did not coordinate travel for commercial sex. He engaged only in personal voyeurism, but not commercial conduct. That's what they're saying. He pretty much was I wouldn't even say he was a John. I say he was just a voyeur. That's not really a John, actually. It's something different. He was just being a voyeur. I mean, pretty much that's what it was, if you think about it. He was being a voyeur. He's being a voyeur, man. Diddy. He responded to the government. He pretty much is a voyeur. I'm just now getting it back together. I got this weird feeling. You know what I mean? I'm just getting back to reality. I was out yesterday. It's crazy. As soon as I got off that live yesterday, I was done. What's up, Rachel? What are you up to? You said Cassie lifted the veil. Yeah, the people they talking about her now. The guy, he want to sue her. He said she, allegedly gave him the clap. Like I said, I don't know to believe that because how's he gonna prove that she gave it to him? But he's steady talking about her. You think that's gonna help or hurt his case? You said back to school this week, senior pics, then college out. She go back to school this week? Man, that's crazy. Yep, senior pics. She gotta take senior pics. You gonna braid her hair? She probably gonna have her hair braided. She gonna get it braided up. Oh, I'm back to school this week. Senior pics. Oh, on the 5th. So she go back to school on the 5th? That's crazy. I think, yeah, that's right. Because I remember when you came to New York that time, y'all had to go back, get ready for school. I mean, y'all, when you were talking about school, would start early. My question is, do you think that she gonna have to settle with these the guys, Cassie? She either that she gonna have to hide her money or leave the country. Because Diddy is not out of hot water with the lawsuits either. But he still got money though. He got a lot of money. Sharice, you said she's gonna have to do something. Because yeah, it seemed like his name is Clayton Howard, right? He was brought up in the trial. He didn't testify, but his name was brought up. Sure was. Guys, I still been looking at that what they call a comment. They said that basically if you look at the map on how it's leaving our solar system, they think that it has a rocket on it. That's what they think, and it's being controlled because of the way it's leaving. It's on a perfect line. The way it's leaving, and it's like the way it's leaving, it's like taking a snapshot of our planets, which could be. And then they thinking about one of the things that we sent out there. We think about changing its trajectory so it could stick onto that thing, so we could see what's up. They may have sent a probe, yo, and it might be controlled. It don't look. It's not operating like no normal comet. Definitely not. You said I don't know why Gina waiting on Diddy. She's going broke because of the loss. He's going broke. No, he's not broke. He definitely not gonna be broke. He actually he should be. We'll see. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I don't think so though. Yeah, man. I don't know. Craziness though. But yeah, she sent a letter saying he didn't. She's straight. Let him out. For October 3rd.
That's when the sentencing gonna happen. You said they need to go ahead and sentence Diddy already. Stop the madness. October. Now, like I said, I don't know what the judge gonna do as far as sentencing. That's yet to be seen. But we'll see. I'll definitely be in the building for that. It's really 2 months away now. You think about it, we got August, September be here before you know it, and then that's it, man. So we'll see, man. It. She said that's ridiculous. Sending a note, but if she's still cool with Diddy, I don't see why she shouldn't write a note. Is she cool with him? That's something she could do, you know. Write a note and all that. You said you do realize that she's on the record saying that the diddler allegedly beat the dog slop out of him. I gotta go look at that. Let me.
Let's see if I can find something.
Time recently, and Miss Virginia V here uploaded a video of her.
Damn, that music loud, man.
Diddy, the mogul.
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to the A.
Thank you for having me.
We got you all the way in from Las Vegas.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm so honored that you're sitting down with me. Now, before we get into everything, I want to say that Virginia has never, ever done an interview, okay? So I want you to be patient with her, all right? She has a valid reason as to why she's, once I get it, it's over.
Yeah.
How long have you known Diddy?
I've known him for 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Do you mind, telling me what year did you meet him?
I met him February 2014. Well, Well, technically, the very first time I met him was September 2013, because I was at a fight in Vegas, and I went to the Palms, and he was hosting there. So I kind of met him there, but he says he remembered it vaguely. And then like 5 months later, I ran into him again in Miami, February 14th, 2014. So that's when we like officially met, I guess.
And what was that encounter like? When you met him, and like you remember him, but he didn't remember you. Of course, everybody remembers Diddy. It's like,
yeah.
Diddy.
Well, I think he saw me, and then he was like, this was at the Palms. He saw me, and he asked who was I with, and I pointed to the guy I was with, and he kind of left me alone after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing really transpired.
Yeah. No.
During that meeting in Miami.
No.
Okay.
Nothing. No. In Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was trying to holler in Vegas.
Yes.
Okay.
But then I told him I was with another man, so he kind of left me alone. But then I ran into him again February 2014.
Okay. And this was in Miami.
In Miami.
All right. And so what was that conversation like in Miami when you guys met up again for the second time and you weren't with a man?
I don't think when we met in Miami, I don't think he remembered me from Vegas.
Okay.
He doesn't remember that.
Okay.
Until I told him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did he say? It was like serendipity or something?
He said he remembers it vaguely, but not really. So, but I don't know. I was with a friend. I was visiting a friend in Miami. She had moved to Miami from Nebraska, and I was visiting her, and we went out the night before I met him, so we were out all night, and me and her, we were with a couple of guys, and they were like, let's go to Puffy's house. So we were just like, okay, whatever. It was like 9 in the morning.
Wow. Puffy's house at 9 in the morning?
I mean, no one was there, but he was up too, though.
Okay.
And so we went to his house at like 9 in the morning, and when I first walked in, I'm very like a chill person.
I can tell.
And so like I could walk into a White House and still be chill, but like inside I'm like screaming, oh my God. But when I came to his house, obviously I was like kind of like, you know, I don't know, guess like starstruck in a way, because I'm from Nebraska, so I'm not around none of this. So but I'm chill though. And he came, so when I came, he was like, you not happy to see me? Oh, you at Diddy's house, that mean you made it.
The cockiness.
Yeah.
Okay, Diddy.
He said, you ain't happy to see me? You know, you at Diddy's house. You know, you made it. You at Diddy. You're on way at Diddy's house, man. I got to use that. Man, you ain't happy to see me? You in Mac's car. Let me stop. You know?
Like, but yeah, that's
And how old were you at the time?
I was 21 or 22.
Okay. And you're how old now?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Maybe 22.
So a long time.
Yeah.
These dates are crossing over. We'll get into that in a second, okay? We're going to get messy in a second, all right? So you're at the house. You meet Diddy. So obviously he made you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we've seen it. Diddy seems to be this like very just kind of inspirational, always just kind of over the top, DJ Khaled kind of personality.
Mm-hmm.
And so I take it did you guys like hit it off during that initial encounter at his house, or did it take some time?
No, not really. We were there probably for like an hour, I'd say. And he was talking to the guys that we were with.
Okay.
They were artists, so like they knew each other.
Okay.
So he was like talking to them most of the time, and then by the time we left, I had already gotten in the car, and then he like walked over to the car and asked for my number.
Oh.
And so I gave it to him.
How did that make you feel? Diddy asking for your number.
It made me feel, I don't know. It made me feel good, kind of, I guess.
Really? You didn't see him as like this old pervert asking for
No, not at all.
I know, because I see a 50-year-old dude. I'm like, at your age?
I mean, I knew he was older than me, but I've always hung out with older people in general, so it didn't make me. It didn't bother me.
Okay. Now, from that,
you hear Tasha hating, talking about he ain't had shingles. Like, come on, man. People like silver foxes. I'm telling you, it's a new thing now. Like, they going after us silver foxes. That's right. The silver foxes are in because ain't no drama with us. Well, some of it is. Some of us got drama. But everybody like the silver foxes.
time of you meeting him and you give him your number, how long did it take before you guys actually made it official? Well, you made it official, but he was off, of course, doing other things, the way these dates are kind of
we never, like, okay, let's be official. We never, ever had that conversation. We just kind of knew, like, we just felt like we were together.
Okay. So you spent a lot of time together.
They ain't even have to make it. They just felt they were together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you were at the house. Did you meet his kids? Wow.
She met his kids, everything.
Now, when we spoke the other night, you said that things had gotten so serious that you became pregnant. Not once, but twice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When was the first time you became pregnant with Diddy's child?
The first time was October 2014.
Okay. So this was like, what, a year after?
No, not a year, but because I met him in February and I got pregnant in October.
Oh, so the same year.
The same year.
Okay. And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
I told him, and he was like, you're gonna get an abortion, right? And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because I just loved him, and
she loved him.
And I was like trying to prove that
Diddy, the man, they loved him, man. I believe these women did love him. You know?
I wasn't the girl that wanted him for money. Okay. I just care about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me. That's it. I was like, I don't want your money. I just want you to be nice to me.
Whether you decide to keep the baby or not. So would it be fair to say that he was an asshole about it? I mean, offering somebody $50,000 to abort a baby, whew, he must really want it gone bad.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, the first 4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being an asshole. So, like, I say, like, the first 3.5 years, he was, like, mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was, like, always belittling me, and always, like, he was, like, mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Did he? It's not the first time we've heard that. There was an incident, of course, with Cassie, where reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's the good one.
And he was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah. And at one point, like, I was breaking out really bad with acne, and he would be like, he said this a few times to me. He was like, baby, why don't you go see a doctor or something? I don't date women with bumps on their face.
Oh.
Yeah, he would say that to me.
Take a drink. Relax. Okay? I can tell this is...
Tasha K good with these interviews. She said, girl, take a drink. relax. I can tell this is something for you. Just take a drink, girl.
Bringing up a lot. We have some tissues. Thank you, Jack.
We have some tissues. Anybody? Like Sasha K good with this.
Okay. So of course that is very, humiliating, especially when you love someone and they tell you that you're not good enough for them.
Mm-hmm. He would like call me names like, oh, he would call me a hoe every single day.
A hoe?
Yeah.
Why would he call you? Not that he had a reason, but like in his mind, what do you think prompted him to call you a hoe?
Now that I think about it, I think.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We're getting to use some tissue. I don't want you messing up your makeup, okay? You look gorgeous, okay?
Thinking back now, I think he did it because he wanted me to feel, low up.
He definitely has a type because he looked like Jane Doe. She looks like Jane Doe. A little bit. Just a little bit. He do have a type. Rachel, what you laughing at? You don't buy all this? You don't buy it all.
About myself, like, so that
Rachel not buying
stick around him because like no one would I don't know. I just feel like he'd try to use. I was naive and young when I met him, so I feel like he tried to take advantage of that and manipulate me. It made me feel low about myself.
Now let's talk about the physical abuse. If you're okay, are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So obviously you terminated baby one because you loved him.
Mm-hmm.
How long after you guys started dating is when did the physical abuse start?
The first time it ever happened, which was not even like that long into the relationship, because I met him in February, and then it was probably like the beginning of May, because we were at Meek's Mill's birthday.
Okay.
He had like a mansion party, and we went, but while we were there, I was sitting here, and then Puff, and then Meek, but I was like covered with like a stand or something, like probably says like "Happy Birthday, Meek" or something like that, but it's like a little stand that like was covering me, because there was like a lot of cameras and stuff there. So it was like me, Puff, and Meek. Puff had like leaned forward to like talk to somebody, say hi or whatever, and so I turned over to Meek and I said "Happy birthday." He put his hand out and he was like "Thank you." So I reached his hand and shook it, and as I shook Meek's hand, he turned around and saw it, and he got so mad.
Wow.
And then we probably like stayed like 20 minutes after that happened, and then when we got in the car, he like grabbed my hair. We were in the one of those Escalade trucks.
Okay.
So I was sitting on this side, he was on the other side, and he like grabbed my hair and like cussed me out for doing that. He was like, "Why the fuck can I cuss?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Why the fuck you like were you shaking his hand for?" Like just saying stuff like that. I was like
a jealous rage.
Yeah, I was like, I was just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky behind his back, because I like reached over when he like leaned forward to talk to somebody else. So he thought I was trying to be sneaky.
And you were how old at this time?
I was 22, probably.
Wow. Okay.
And then he did this. So King Los was sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then when we got to the hotel, it got even worse. And he took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me. And then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
Wow. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this. The judge, he's pretty hip. He's young. You know he don't seen this interview already. If I'm a betting man, the judge already take a look at Tasha K in an interview. Okay, he probably like, okay, I got a letter from you, but I already seen this interview. He's not gonna say it in court, but I'm pretty sure he saw this interview. Pretty sure he like, okay, she writing a note. In his mind, he probably thinking he got her to write this note and whatnot. Like, you know, he's not gonna buy it. If I'm a betting man, like I said, I don't think he's going to. He's gonna let him out on bail. He's gonna have to wait till October 3rd to get sentenced, and then from there, I think he's gonna get some type of time. And as far as a what do you call it? A pardon, that's not gonna happen because we already heard what Trump said about the pardon. I think Puff gonna have to apologize to him for them to get a pardon.
Let me ask you, Mr. President, just about pardons. I've got three names for you. And the first one, look, the media didn't care about this story when Joe Biden was in office. Suddenly they care about this story again. Ghislaine Maxwell serving 20 years in prison for sex trafficking. Is clemency on the table for her in exchange for testimony?
I'm allowed to do it, but nobody's asked me to do it. I know nothing about it. I don't know anything about the case. But I know I have the right to do it. I have the right to give pardons. I've given pardons to people before. Yeah. But nobody's even asked me to do it.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Right.
Would you consider pardoning him?
Well, he was essentially, I guess, sort of half innocent.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do. He's still in jail or something. But
yeah.
He was celebrating a victory, but he seems to, I guess it wasn't as good as a victory. Probably, you know, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great. And seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile.
He said some not so nice things about you, sir.
And it's hard, you know, like you, we're human beings.
Right.
And we don't like to have things cloud our judgment, right? But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know. It's more difficult. It makes it more. I'm being honest. It makes it more difficult to do.
But more likely a no for Combs.
I would say so.
Okay. And what about George Santos?
See that? He said that. He said so. More likely a no. He said I say so. Yeah. It sounds like he gonna have to apologize publicly. A public apology. Yeah, he's saying she was young and crazy at the time. But yeah, she sent a letter saying that, you know, they should let him out pending bail. Yeah, there's many pictures with him with Trump. But now he said when he ran for president, he said some not so nice things about him. And he remembers it. And he's not giving him a pardon because of that. He will have to literally publicly apologize for that pardon to come, for sure. He got to publicly apologize. They really do. At this point, that's what I think. He got to publicly come out and apologize. If not, he's not going to get it. It's craziness. And of course, 50 Cent posted this. He posted that. He said, "Can you believe he thought he was getting a pardon? No, sir, you are not. You said very nasty things." 50 trolling. Yeah, 50 trolling, man. 50 saying, he always trolling. He said, but Diddy never asked to be pardoned. It might be on the table. He may have. His people may have reached out. But he have not publicly come out and say he wanted that he requested for a pardon, no. But I think behind the scenes somebody may have. You said Tasha K reminds you of the fox on Dora the Explorer. Yeah, Trump said probably not. He said probably not. It ain't happening. That's it with Trump, man. So if he ain't getting a pardon, he gonna have to get like hopefully don't get that much of a sentence. Like that. Not that much of a sentence and call it like that. October 3rd, though. October 3rd is what it is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's craziness, man. They were walking. They said, "Yo, what's up with her?" He was like, "She too little." They saying jailbait. You're right about that. Yeah, it was certainly a nice day out today. Okay, he said he never asked for a pardon. Oh, there were rumors. Okay, probably not then. Okay, yeah. If they never requested for a pardon, then they never requested for one. So that's cool. Yeah, so he never requested for one. So he's not thinking that he'll get one then. I mean, he's not looking for it because he didn't request for it. So that's good to know. I think his lawyers did a good job, though, for real. Because going into this, we thought he was screwed. I know I did. I thought he was like straight up screwed, man. But he, like I said, the 2 lesser charges not bad. It's not the best thing, but it's not the worst that could have happened to him. Because it could have been all bad, you know. It could have been worse. Yeah, they did a good job. And they still working on his behalf, right? That's why we're telling people, them requesting for these motions and motion for bail, they're just doing their job. They're advocating for their client. Ain't no harm in asking for a bail because they might get it. And I like their argument on it. So, and of course, the government is going to be opposed to it, of course, you know. So we're going to have to wait and see. But if they're in court for that, I don't think they need to be in court for that, but I'll be there. Because the judge he'll just issue his response. Because trust me, going up into this trial, I'm like, man, and like Courtney B had came out, said he got some stuff, and I like, it ain't good. But then getting into the trial, it's not that, it wasn't bad as I thought it was going to be. They would file a motion this coming week. She was on with Two Angry Men podcast. Okay. Well, we'll wait and see what happens for sure. But he could have some action. I'm still following the news on this asteroid thing. What's up, Oval Queen? Still following the news on that. They said it's not operating like a comet, and I agree. It's on a perfect path to just take a snapshot of our galaxy. And it's going close enough to the sun to do studies, but not close enough to get burned. Totally. Ain't that crazy? It's on a perfect path. So it has to be some alien technology. Yeah, something will stick. I agree with that. and even in the appeals process, if he decides to appeal this, I think he have a lot of action. Damn sure did put his money to work. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna come back later with some more information on this. Look like to be whatever it is, a rocket, or not a rocket, a probe or something. I'm gonna come back on that. Talk about that a little later. All right, y'all. I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining. You know how we do. Please give me a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. And I will catch you on the next one.